The 2023 Africa Cup of Nations has reached the quarter-final stage, and the first of those took place in Abidjan on Friday evening, with Nigeria playing against Angola and Congo DR playing against Guinea in the second fixture. Welcome once again to Sports Catalog. We take you inside Ivory Coast Cup of Nations as you enjoy our updates. Nigeria vs Angola. Nigeria's performance on Friday night was a brave one. Their defense was resolute in the face of Angola's verve, and up front, they had the incision to repeatedly break through their opponents. They won by a single goal, but this was a statement performance from the Super Eagles, who move one step closer to winning their fourth AFCON title. After roundly dispatching the indomitable Lions of Cameroon at the Felix Houphouët-Boigny Stadium in Abidjan last Saturday, the Super Eagles are back for another crunch clash at the same venue. While the Super Eagles are favorites on the strength of their AFCON successes and higher FIFA ranking, the 2023 AFCON tournament has proven to be one for underdogs, a development that swings the pendulum in favor of the Angolans. Angola is poised to sustain their underdog narrative as they go head-to-head against one of the tournament's top contenders, Nigeria. Having triumphed over the inexperienced Namibia in the round of 16, the team has etched their name in history by securing their first-ever victory in the tournament's knockout stage. Nigeria, however, have not been convincing in the tournament, boasting 5 goals and conceding 1 of the 5 goals. One is from the penalty spot, and another is an own goal from the opposition's side. The defensive prowess of Nigeria was put to the ultimate test against the attacking trio of Angola, featuring Jacinto Dalla, Gilberto, and Mabulialu. It's now 4 clean sheets in a row for the Super Eagles, who look defensively solid and to have a platform for success, despite possessing some of the best attacking talents with the likes of Victor Osimhen in their squad. Though it was Ademola Lookman who scored the winner, netting in the first half for what turned out to be the only goal of the game. Nigeria were largely in control of the action, but Angola showed why they have been such a vibrant free-scoring presence in the tournament hosted in the Ivory Coast, as they twice went agonizingly close to scoring. Although VAR denied Victor Osimhen, whose header from Lookman's free kick was chalked off for offside, the Super Eagles held out to secure their passage into the semi-finals. Bidding to reach their first semi-final, Angola made a bright start and were denied in the 4th minute when Stanley Nwabali kept out Mabulialu's close-range volley. However, it was Nigeria who hit the front in the 41st minute. Simon skipped away from Kialanda Gasper's sliding challenge and squared the ball for Lookman to fire into the roof of the net. Angola almost responded just before the hour mark. Substitute Zine latched onto Show's through ball and beat Nwabali, only to see his first-time shot bounce back off the post. Angola were optimistic by being offensive and pushed forward when Luvumbo cuts in from the right and shoots, but his shot is dealt with easily by Nwabali. He got power behind that, but it lacked direction. Meanwhile, Osimhen has been stretchered off for cramp, but amazingly, Nigeria haven't got a player on in place of him. Nigeria was with 10 players on the pitch, defending a 1-goal lead, and Nigeria manager looked to his reserves and brought in 2 substitutes. Congo DR vs Guinea. DR Congo came from behind to win 3-1 against Guinea, securing a place in the semi-finals of the African Cup of Nations. The Congolese will face either Mali or hosts Ivory Coast, who play tomorrow evening. The game got off to a frantic start with Guinea adamantly appealing for a penalty in the first minute before a defensive mix-up at the other end presented Wissa with a golden opportunity from 8 yards out, but the Brentford man dragged his shot wide. The Congolese Leopards reached the last 8 without winning a match. They finished runners-up to Morocco in Group F after 3 draws, before edging 7-time champions Egypt via penalties. Guinea qualified as the best of the 4 third-placed qualifiers. Then Bayo scored the second latest regular time goal so far to eliminate Equatorial Guinea. Both coaches made one change from the last 16 starting lineups, with DR Congo promoting centre-back Henok Anonga and Guinea upgrading former Liverpool midfielder Naby Keita. Serhou Guirassy, scorer of 17 Bundesliga goals this season for Stuttgart, once again started on the bench for the Guinean national Elephants. Mohamed Bayo put Guinea ahead with a 20th-minute penalty after the forward was fouled by Chancel Mbemba, who then fired in from a narrow angle at the other end to equalize 7 minutes later. The second half witnessed a remarkable turnaround, with Yoane Wissa taking the spotlight. Wissa secured the lead for RD Congo with a penalty goal in the 65th minute, displaying both skill and composure. His stellar performance reached its pinnacle in the 82nd minute, as Wissa scored a spectacular free-kick goal, sealing RD Congo's definitive passage to the semi-finals. The upcoming challenge awaits RD Congo as they prepare to face the winner between Mali and Ivory Coast for a coveted spot in the AFCON final. Ademola Lookman has become the 4th Nigerian to score at least 3 goals in the knockout rounds of a single AFCON tournament, after Odion Igalo in 2019, 4, JJ Okocha in 2004, 3, and Rashidi Yekini in 1994, 3. Those 2 goals against Cameroon in the last 16 were his first ever AFCON goals. Keep watching Sports Catalog as we continue to join us on updates inside CAF Africa Cup of Nations in Ivory Coast. Don't forget to subscribe, comment and share.